my loves. Hi, how are you all doing? So my name is Rima Karemi, and I'm here actually to show you how to prepare your skin before makeup or even after, just a skincare routine. And I would also like to show you how to do a full face beat with partnership with Vera Beauty and Fashion College, with Biu Kenya and Pastel Kenya. I hope you'll get to learn something out of it. Okay, so our first step is every time you wake up in the morning, you have to wash your face. So since we are basically filming this, I will use cotton wool and water to wash her face. Is there any other step that someone else uses other than waking up in the morning to wash their face? I believe it's a first step in everything. Make sure you clean every single spot of your face. So normally when you are at home, of course, you either wipe it off with your towel or with your face towel, depending. But I always advise, always have a towel for your face only. So for filming purposes, we are going to use a dry cotton wool to dry off her face. So cleansing, why do we cleanse our faces? To remove all the dirt on our face, because trust me, anytime you use a cleanser, there's some dirt that always comes out that you never expected to see. So every time you start cleansing your face, you start with your lips. So I have used a cleanser of choice. So whichever cleanser you prefer, you can use it. So first of all, when you start cleansing, you start by cleansing your lips. Then after you cleanse your lips, you will then go ahead and cleanse your eyes. Very sensitive region, so you have to be very gentle. A very, very sensitive region. So why you don't cleanse your lips and your eyes at the same time with your face is so that you can avoid transferring dirt, especially on your eyes. You can easily transfer any dirt from your face into your eyes, and that can cause infections. Same goes to the lips. Lips are very sensitive as well, and you can end up eating dirt and all that. So you start with the lips, with the eyes, then now you go to the whole face. So now we cleanse her face. Avoid the eye and the lip region because you've already cleansed it, to avoid transferring that all over again. You can do it again just to make sure the face is perfectly clean. So reasons why you cleanse your face. First of all, you want to make sure you remove all the dirt from your face. If you're gonna do makeup after, yes, it's good to make sure your face is clean. If it's a skincare routine that you're going to use at night, it is the right process that you make sure that your face is just perfect. Remove all the dirt, remove everything, just to avoid skin diseases like black spots and all that. So that's the first step for cleansing. Make sure you start with your lips. After, you can go to your eyes, then now you do the whole face. So the second step, we are going to go to masking. Okay, so for this step, I will say it's more of a night care routine, or if you have enough time to prep your skin in short, if you're not in a hurry to leave in the morning, you can always mask your skin just before you do your makeup. So for masking, I am using BB Care charcoal mask, which is my best. So as I apply, I will tell you some of the reasons why I love BB. So BB is an activated bamboo charcoal mask that detoxifies and illuminates your skin, draws out the bacteria from clogged pores. That's the first reason why I love the BB charcoal mask. The other reason is it has aloe vera. I believe every lady out here or every guy out here who loves taking care of their skin, when they hear the name aloe vera, they know it is like a good quality product. So what does aloe vera do? It moisturizes your skin. Okay, the other thing about BB is it has shea butter. What does shea butter do to your skin? It tones and it smoothens it. Imagine all this in one charcoal mask. That's a reason why I love BB. There's also another reason actually. Another reason is it has vitamins. I don't even should name all of them, but yes, I will. There's so many. So it has vitamin A, it has vitamin B1, it has vitamin B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, C, and E. It has all those vitamins. So you can imagine how nourishing your skin will be by using this product. So anytime you're applying a charcoal mask, any charcoal mask, you make sure you avoid applying on the eye area. Just make sure it doesn't enter your eye and your lips. Very sensitive regions. You can either use a brush, you can either use your hands, whichever you prefer. But anytime I do it on myself, I like using my hands. So as I said, if you have enough time, that's why you can do masking right before your makeup. But if you don't, this is a really good skincare routine for at night after you've done your makeup after such a long day. It will come in for you. So after applying the charcoal mask, you have to give it about 10 minutes for it to dry and perform its magic. So now, after 10 minutes are done, you wash off your face with cold water. So since we are filming, I will use cotton wool and cold water to wash it off. So the normal procedure is just go to running water wherever you are from a tap and wash your face. Make sure you wash it off completely. So I'll wipe it off the last time just to make sure I've removed all the product. Good. So after you've done removing the product completely, you can take your face towel or your own, just the usual towel, and dry your face. Be very gentle. Don't rub your face too hard. Be very gentle with your face. So we are on our third step on skincare, which is known as toning. So when you're toning, rule number 1, do not tone around your eyes. A toner can easily irritate your eyes, so make sure you don't do it around your eyes, and also don't do it on your lips as well. So anytime you're toning, you do it in circular motions. You can use a cotton wool, or if other people prefer using their hands, whichever you prefer. But when you use your hands, you can easily touch your eyes after, because you'll probably forget. So use circular motions and just tone. Make sure it does not touch your eyes, because it can easily irritate your eyes. Use a toner of preference. Use a toner you prefer, but make sure you invest on good quality toners so that you don't end up spoiling your skin or having reactions and all that, because there are people who react to different toners and different skincare products. So make sure you invest in good skincare products. Avoid the eye area completely. Don't get tired to do it in circular motions. This is the best way to actually apply your toner, because it tightens your pores. That is the purpose of the toner. So once you're done, also give a toner a few seconds just to dry off and sink into the skin. And that is our third step. So the last but not the least, for the skincare process, you moisturize your skin. So for the moisturizer, you get a moisturizer depending on your skin type. Actually, usually advise whichever you feel is working well for you, but the people use any moisturizer actually. Even Vaseline can work. So just moisturize your skin. As for her, she has very oily skin, very. So my moisturizer is a bit mattifying, since we are doing makeup after, so I'll make it a bit mattifying. So for anyone who is watching and you have very oily skin, I would advise you use a moisturizer that's a bit mattifying, so that you can be able to do your makeup after, so that your products don't move, especially foundation. In the heat, it can easily move due to sweat. And if your skin is dry, I'd rather you use a bit oily of a moisturizer. And if you're both oily and still dry combination, if you're dry in the T section, I would advise use a mattifying still. But I'll show you what product to use to stop you from having the peeling around your T section. For the people who apply moisturizer like this, please be gentle on your skin. Just do it slowly, as slow as you can. So for the mattifying moisturizer, it has a white effect, which is okay because you're gonna do your makeup after. But in case you're not doing your makeup after, use a different moisturizer. And that is our last skincare step. So now, my loves, we are done with the skincare process. We are going into the full face bit, makeup. And the first step, I start with the eyebrows. So I'll use a spoolie to comb her eyebrows. It's always advisable to comb them upwards so that you can get the arc of the eyebrow. The arc is the highest point of the eyebrow. Why do I know this? You can easily come to Vera Beauty College and learn the few techniques and just learn everything in general, for they offer a course in beauty. It's worth 36,000, and the good part about it is you can pay it in 2 installments. So for the eyebrows to look alike, first make sure your eye pencil is very sharp. Then I always start with the lower part so that you make sure the eyebrows look alike. Start by drawing the lower section of the eyebrow. Then now you go to the upper section of the eyebrow. Take your time as you draw it. When you notice your eye pencil is getting a little bit blunt, sharpen it again. Be very patient while drawing so that you can have an easier job while concealing. So one thing people, I think, don't know is eyes are never the same, eyebrows are never the same. So just make sure when you draw them, they look alike. They are never the same. So when you're filling in, you fill in from the tail going inwards. Same goes to the other side. So I feel like one side is a bit thick, but when I conceal it, you just make sure they look alike when you conceal. So you have to be very careful. So I'll use a spoolie once again just to have a natural look at the front of the eyebrow. Just to comb it a little bit. So the second step for eyebrows is concealing. So you use the angled brush to conceal. Always use a lighter shade on the under eye so that it can give you a neat finish. So if you want to have these skills professionally, especially if you want to be a makeup artist, you're actually told that you have to involve your client, otherwise they'll slip off. It happens a lot because it's very soothing. And how do you know this? Come to Rare Beauty College, you'll be taught every single part of it. Every single part of it. So now I'm just prepping her eyes with concealer, just to spread what I already had on her eyebrows. And be very gentle. Don't hurt your client's eyes or even yourself when you're doing it. Be very gentle. Can use a brush with no product just to make the concealer settle in. Concealer of choice. Invest in very nice brushes, soft brushes that you don't end up hurting yourself or anyone you're working on. So the second step for eyebrows is concealing the top part. So when you're concealing the top part, you use a shade that's the same shade as your foundation. So that is easier to blend in. Be very careful you don't spoil the whole thing. Then you might end up starting over again. Can redo the pencil just a little. Same goes to the other side. So spread out the concealer just to have a clearer look. And to be sure if they actually look alike. One is a bit thicker than the other. I feel like eyebrows take most of my time, so that you make sure they look alike. Just go in with your eye pencil gently. Then you brush the eyebrows to one direction, have a clean finish. There we go, our eyebrows are set. So the next step, we are going in with eyeshadow. We're going for a festive look. So first of all, use an eyeshadow color that's almost the shade as you, so that you just cover up the eyebrow concealer. Don't walk around with white eyebrows, kindly. So this is the technique to actually make your concealer blend in better by putting an eyeshadow color that is almost your color. It just defines the eyebrow, as you can see. So as for eyeshadow, we are going for a festive look, and I'll show you something really nice that you can actually do during this holiday season. It will be very simple, especially if you're a beginner. Very simple and blending techniques. I will keep repeating this over and over again. If you want to learn how to do this, it's very simple, but it just needs patience. Just come to Vera Beauty and Fashion College. They'll be able to teach you everything step by step. Imagine a whole 2 months of learning how to do beauty. If I were you, I would book it as soon as now. So we are going for a smoky pink and purple look for the festive season. And if you want a neat crease and cut eye right at the end, you can use masking tape instead of using concealer to make it neat, whichever you prefer though, but I always prefer using masking tape because it will give you that defined crease at the end. Make sure you don't attach your lashes because it will be very painful. So like that, it will help you instead of wiping it out with concealer or wiping it out. That's going to spoil everything. So I'll go for a very smoky purple and pink look. So at the end of the eyelid, I will go in with the purple. I repeat, this is more of a beginner friendly eyeshadow. We don't have to do a very complex look. Use quality products. As you can see, this is very pigmented. You don't even have to add products so many times. Invest in quality brushes so that it's very soft. Even for yourself, not really for working on clients, but even for yourself. Be patient when it comes to blending. I always like circular motions for blending so that you can avoid harsh lines. So the brush we used to apply the first eyeshadow, use it to blend both of them in so that you do not have any harsh lines. And to avoid the purple eyeshadow being on the eyebrow. It's gonna make it look weird. So take your time and blend it in. This is one of the fastest eyeshadow looks you'll actually ever have. So now I'll go right in with the pink. Take your time and blend it in. No cut crease, no nothing. But anyway, if you want to learn all the cut creases, half cut crease, full cut crease, you know the place to go. And the good part about Vera Beauty and Fashion College is you can book it anytime. The intake is anytime. Anytime. So you're not limited. You are not haujaharakishwa to book or till the class is too full and all that. So you can book anytime. So make sure you do. Other than beauty courses, Vera Beauty College has so many other courses. I think there are like 40 courses. And mostly if you want to know about beauty and you want to attach your beauty to your fashion, it's the place to go to, because they also have fashion courses, nail tech courses, as in they just have everything that just comes as a package. So you can go check them out in the website and just see what they have to offer and start booking. So that's how simple we want the eyeshadow to be. So once again, I go in with the eyeshadow that a bit looks like your shade, just to make sure there are no harsh lines. To make sure the colored eyeshadow does not reach to the wrong areas. Make sure you blend it in really well. Just be patient. I think the word is just patience. Be patient. Anytime you're using or rather doing eyeshadow, just be patient. Now pick a brush that has no product on it completely and just blend everything in. The word is blending, so take your time. Take your time and blend it in. Avoid harsh lines, just avoid it all. It makes eyeshadow look a bit unprofessional, so blend it in. And that's how simple we want our eyeshadow to be. So let me show you when you remove the masking tape, how neat it is. That's how neat it is. So the next step on the eyes, we will go in with the eyeliner. I'm using the Pastel Bordeaux eyeliner, which is maroon in color. I don't think I've seen a company with maroon eyeliner yet. This is my first, and I love it so much. So I'll go in with the eyeliner precisely. To be very gentle. It has a very nice brush, so you're not even prone to make mistakes with it. Its brush can actually make it easier for you to make a cat eye. For those who love cat eyes, This brush is very, very nice. As you can see, I'm not even struggling. Gives you a nice finish because it's very slim. So give it time to dry off just a little, so that because when you blink it will transfer the product from the eyeliner area and it will transfer to the top part of your eyeshadow, which messes up everything. So right now I'm going in with the mascara. You always advise to do the mascara right before you do your eyelashes, especially for the strip eyelashes. So I am using the pastel big and black mascara. There we go. So at this point of the eye, we are going to add the strip eyelashes. Since there are two types of eyelashes, we have the single eyelashes that when you are put like one by one, they can stay for about a month if well taken care of. The strip eyelashes, they can take about 2-3 days depending on how you're going to put them. So the first step is I'll try and check how long her eye is compared to the lash. So the first step is just to just try and see how long, if you're going to cut them or whatever. So for her eyelid is a bit long, the same as the lashes, but there's one thing about lashes, especially if they're not even human hair. So at the beginning you have to cut the lash. So anytime you have any eyelashes, whether synthetic or human, you have to confirm about this extended area. It easily pricks the eye, so you have to cut it off. You can use a razor blade, you can use scissors, whichever you prefer. Just make sure that extension is cut off because it easily pricks the eye. Can make you cry all day. So right now, after we are done with the eyes, a bit done with the eyes, we will go in now with our foundation stroke primer, which is BB 4-in-1. So I would like to give you more intel about BB now. the product. So as for Bill, the advantage about it is it comes as a pump. So you just pump it directly to the skin. It doesn't have to get into contact with the skin. Makes it very, very, very sanitary. But normally, when you're using other foundations, or rather all foundations, you actually place the product on the silicone so that you can be able to use your brush when it's on the silicone and just apply it direct to the skin to make it sanitary. So I will go in with the BB brush and blend it in. The color I have used for her skin tone is espresso. BB comes in 3 shades. So the darkest is espresso. Then we have the medium to dark, which is almond. Then we have the light one, which is sienna. There are only 3 shades, which caters for all African skin shades. So when you're blending it in, you have to make sure you take your time. And then don't wipe off the product. You dab it in. Don't wipe it off so that it can blend in. Make sure you transfer the product to the neck region as well. We all know when you're applying foundation, you want every section of your face to the neck to blend in. So I will give you a little intel about BB. So BB is a primer. We all know what a primer is. You apply it right before, like a base, right before your foundation. But you can use it as well as a foundation, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to use it as a foundation. So when you want like extremely light coverage, you just apply it once, like one layer. But if you want to get like better, or I would say full coverage, I would advise use 2 layers. So I will use 2 layers. We will see the whole process in a bit. Make sure you blend it into your hairline as well. The BB brush is very soft actually, and it blends in the product really well. So BB is a makeup and it's basically makeup and skincare solution. Like it comes up with a solution for both makeup and skincare. Like it's more of a combination, I will say. And it's 4-in-1. What do I mean by 4-in-1? It nourishes, primes, protects, and evens. So it does the 4. It gives you a very natural and smooth finish, covering the spots and hyperpigmentation. Especially for us Kenyans, rather, most people, hyperpigmentation is a very, very serious thing for all of us. Most of us, I would say. And BB just helps us with all this, especially when you use it frequently. It also has jojoba oil, which regulates sebum to help prevent acne. I repeat, it helps to prevent acne. It does not cure, but it helps to prevent acne. It also has sunscreen, which is SPF 50, which protects you from the sun for about 8 hours, actually. I think that is long enough. 8 hours is really good. So we're going to let the first layer settle in as we do the lower part of the eye. So the same mascara we used at first, just at the lower part, so that the lower part is not bare. Look up. So you can use a serviette or a tissue to underline the lower part so that you don't mess up what you've done already. Sorry. So I will now go in with a black eye pencil just to make sure the lower part is not too bare. Just a little. Then the same purple eyeshadow that I used on the eyeshadow process, I'll use it to underline the lower part of her eye. Remember, we are making a festive season look. Look up. Just to give it a smoky look. There we go. Not too much, not too bold. So, since the first layer has dried up, we'll go in with our second coat. Our second coat won't have much product. It's just for it to give us a more even look. You dab it in. Okay. The brush is really good. It's not too long, because long brushes take a bit more product. That's a waste of product. And it seems they really think about us, because even the pump, it helps us save more product instead of transferring onto another surface, which most of the times you end up wiping off most of the product. They have really saved us on wastage of product with the pump and with the amazing brush. So the fact that it's not too long, it doesn't absorb most of the product, helping you save a little bit more. So I'll use another brush that doesn't have the product just to make it even. I repeat, if you're a hyperpigmented kind of a person like I am, make sure you use BB frequently. It really helps in that. It will even your skin. So we're gonna give it time to settle before we move to our next step. So now we are going to conceal the bottom part of the eye. I will show you the sections to conceal. Look up. You conceal right under the eye. Look up completely. So that you remove the product that is not even supposed to be extended much. So the section to conceal is right under the eye, on the T-zone, the side of the lips. Let me show you. So down here on the chin, the side of the lip, these are the areas to conceal. Then the T-zone, this is also the T-zone. So T-zone is here. So these are the places to conceal. If you want a very neat under eye, use a brush to conceal. Take your time and blend it in. If you don't conceal properly on the nose, you're gonna make the nose look crooked. The makeup process can actually make you look like a ghost. So now use the brush to blend the concealer in. Take your time, dab it in. Be very careful, don't take too long for the concealer to dry off. Makes it really hard to blend it in. Look up. So now I'll go in with the Pastel Profession powder. It's more of a setting powder. So for baby, make sure you powder it properly because of the cream aspect about it. So make sure you powder every section. In with the liquid highlighter from Pastel Kenya. They have liquid highlighters. So first of all, that's how she's doing her mouth is how you're supposed to do it when you're doing any highlight process. Then you blend it in. Then I will go in now with the liquid blush. I would like you to smile. Yes. So when you're doing the blush, you smile so that you can get the cheekbones. Smile. Because that's where the blush should go, on your cheekbones. Smile. Then you blend it inwards. Keep smiling. Make sure around this area is where the blush comes in. So we've used the liquid blush and the liquid highlighter from Pastel Kenya. Then now, to get a better glow and a brighter glow, I would still go with the highlighter from Pastel and highlight right on top where the previous highlighter was, the liquid. Then you go in with a smaller brush to highlight the T-zone, the funnel brush, and the nose. Then the upper part of the lip. Then you highlight right under the eyebrow. Look down. These are the areas to highlight. There we go. Make sure you blend it in. Then you take your brush and blend it in just to remove the harsh lines. So most people would like to contour and all, but if you have a face that's already structured, contouring will make it look slimmer depending on the client or yourself. So we won't contour for her, but it will make her look slimmer, which is not her preference. But if you have a round face, I would advise you contour so that you can have a more structured face. So now we go in with the lipstick. I'll use a darker shade, a darker pink, to get our look on. So if you want to have a clean finish, use a brush. So I'll use a darker pink. And then especially if you're doing lipstick on many clients, I would advise every client to have their own lipstick brush. Like as a makeup artist or a professional, I would advise have as many brushes as you can so that you don't share lipstick with so many people. It's very, very unhealthy. You can buy the disposable ones or just be ready to wash the brushes. So after you apply the darker lip, the darker pink, I'll go in with a lighter pink just to settle the look and to make it ombre. Brushes give you the ultimate finish, especially for lipsticks. And there we are. Our final look. So my loves, this is the end of it all. how you do your skincare before your makeup, or even after. I showed you the whole routine, which can be done before and after. And I showed you how to use Biu as your foundation, though it is said to be a primer, but you see the coverage. When you use it twice, it gives you an amazing coverage. I have shown you every single product I've used with Pastel Kenya, and I would love to say thank you for the collaboration. Thank you for working with Pastel Kenya, BB Kenya, and Vera Beauty College. So thank you guys. This is the aftermath. This is how pretty you can be when you do your whole face beats. And yes, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned, and I hope you're going to practice. And in case you're having any difficulty, please come to Vera Beauty and Fashion College. They will teach you every single thing you need to know. They have so many diverse courses. If you want particular things to learn, they will help you learn. And yeah, so that you can become a professional like me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Follow Vera Beauty and Fashion College. Follow Bibu Kenya. Follow Pastel. And but of course, follow me, Rima Karemi. And thank you so much to my lovely model, Suzanne, the beautiful. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.